What's up, everybody? DGTPR here to do the review of the Master Grade Jesta from Unicorn Gundam. Of course, this is basically just like a super upgraded GM kit, or a GM, not a GM kit, but a GM. But I love the Jesta. I love the design. For a fan of red mobile suits, this is actually the only blue mobile suit that I own. And I actually like the color scheme because of the whole SWAT team look, the kit that it gives. We'll get right into it, and we'll go here with the head. Now, of course, you can get an LED that it doesn't come with, but you can get an LED. But the head will go full around because it's on its own little bar joint, and it'll go up and down like so, side to side. Nothing else moves really, but I do like the orange in there that you can see, and it looks real good with a light. I think I might have the light in there. It's not the actual light that you need. I took the light from the RX-78 and put it in there, and yeah, I do. So if I can get it to where it will actually sit there and light, because I have a hard time with that light from the RX-78. Yeah, see, it doesn't want to. Sometimes if I tap it, it wants to work, but it doesn't want to work. Yeah, see, the light. I don't think I have the piece on there to where it holds the battery in there, right? So I don't think it's gonna want to work. But it actually really does look cool with the light on. I just can't. Oh, on for a second. There we go. Just gotta, hopefully it'll stay on, so you get it right there. Oops. Gotta make sure that hook's on there, or it'll fall out. And see, if you got it on, it looks pretty cool with it on. Nothing too spectacular though. But I do like it on, so I keep it. I keep the light from the RX-78. It's not the right color. I think it's supposed to be I think it's an actual orange one that you can get from it, but that one's yellow, and it looks fine. And I'll just keep it on there because I don't really like the light on the RX-78 anyway. So I'll just keep it here on the Jesta, and we'll go in with the arm. You'll get a swivel like so. And then you'll get a nice big bend out of here. Kind of bulky right in here though, so you're not going to get the full bend. And you'll get a nice bend out of here, like to here, as so. And then of course the shoulder moves out and upwards, and you'll get that of course out of the same arm now on, and then out of the. For the, see, I don't have that head back on there right. There we go. For the waist, you'll get a bend like so. And it goes up and down a little bit, but nothing too major. That's it for that. The skirts, you'll get a bend. You'll get two moving parts right here for the front side skirts. They'll go up and down. Or not, yeah, up and down and kind of back and forth. These will move, but be careful because those will fall off. But they are on their separate ball joint, and you see it just fell off. So you gotta be a little careful with those. The back skirts move kind of just like the front. The back skirts move kind of just like the front shirt, not really out. Well, I guess out pretty far. For the legs, you'll get. Nice. You actually get a pretty good bend out of the legs. If you see right here is what you're going to get for going up, which is actually pretty nice. And I don't think it's strong enough to stand on one leg straight up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it is, because the ankles are kind of a little weakish. But for back bend, you'll get to about, oops, hand fell off. Come on. For the back leg bin, you'll get to about here. You get to about here for that because of the bulkier thruster on the back, but you'll still get some cool poses out of it no matter how you go about it. And of course you'll get to all the way back here, going back, and then from right here, so almost a full 90-degree. Like I said, it's not gonna want to stay that and that. Movable parts. This flap back here moves out, kind of reenacted thrusting. Of course, you get the leg. Like I said, it's a little weaker of the leg because it's on a weird ball joint that goes into this part right here, so it's not stable where it should be like most of them are right here. But it gives it a cool little posability since the tips of the feet don't actually move as well. This moves. Other moving parts, of course, you'll get the thrusters right here that move. Nothing really else on the back moves except for, of course, the shields. And we're just going to go right into the weapons. This will be a one-part review because it's not a terribly complicated kit. You gotta be careful when you're moving the shield. You gotta be careful moving the shield because for me it comes out of that spot a little easily. But you can move the shield and it moves up and around. You can get real cool things. It's not as good as the Shinaju's by any means, the Shinaju's shield holding thing, but it does the job. And I don't really utilize shields a lot anyway, so it's not a big deal for me. And it will hold the shield without that pretty well. You can see, you can get it posed up to where it holds the shield here. You see the hat, and it will hold it up because it's a pretty light shield, so it'll hold it with no problems. As for weapons, you get just one gun. You get the cool beam rifle, probably one of the coolest beam rifles in all of Gundam, in all series. You know, it looks like it has a silencer on it, and it looks very assault rifle SMG-ish. And the ammo pack does come out, and they do give you extra ammo packs that you store right here in the gun, or in the side of the thing, and just gotta work on figuring out a way to get them out, but they will come out, and you will be able to put it right back into the clip, right back onto the gun. And then it will hold. My biggest boast about this kit is I actually did not have a hard time getting this gun into the hand, which is an actual huge surprise for me because like a lot of you know, I'm very, very terrible with weapons, and see, I got it to go right in this time, not making myself look like a fool like I usually do when I try to do weapons on the review. So yeah, and it will hold that weapon anywhere you want it because it's a light weapon, and it will hold it. It has the full articulation in the fingers. I forgot to mention that the fingers on this kit are the 3.0 or real grade type fingers that Bandai's starting to give out with a lot of kits. And it will hold it. It won't go anywhere. Wrist might move a little bit, but the gun won't go anywhere. I still think they have a little bit of work to do on this kit, on the hands with the weaker wrist, but nope, it won't go anywhere. They'll put it. You get a lot of cool poses with it. Looks pretty awesome holding it. The weapon, if you see, looks pretty awesome with the weapon. So you get a lot of cool poses out of that. And I'm just going to leave that attached because I'm going to leave it posed with that. Now you can put them on an action base. It comes with a piece that connects, I'm pretty sure, just right here, and you can put them up in there if you want, but I'll leave them stationary because to be honest, I'm running out of shelf room. Now, the other weapon you get is a beam saber, and though I believe he's supposed to have a yellow beam saber, I think he's supposed to have a yellow beam saber. I think on the show he has yellow, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It's been a while. But they give you regular pink, regular beam saber, and right here, the beam saber is held onto that, and I can actually get this out, and it plugs right in. And you just put it out. Just got to connect the beam saber in that. And if I can get the little peg out, which I did. Well, I guess this would be the time to remind you if you haven't dealt with the 3.0 or real grade hands before, I can't get the peg out in the hand. Remember to always mess around with all the fingers for a while before you do anything with them, because they will get really stiff. And so you got to loosen them up well, and once you do that, they'll be fine. But you just got to really play with them at first, because they will get really stiff if you don't really, or they are really stiff if you don't play with them. And we'll do that. So you got it held, and just like all weapons with that hand, with the double peg, it's not going to go anywhere. And I won't really use this would be the first kit I won't use really the beam rifle on, because of just how plain it is, kind of boring. I'll just leave the gun on, and I'll probably leave I'll just leave it so it just, like I said, just pegs right in, and that. So I'll probably just leave the gun on it. Might figure out how to do the shield. Try to pose it with the shield. It's supposed to. I had it at one time, but I didn't have it right, I don't think. To where, like, I don't know, to where, like, it would pose off like it shows. Because if you get it just right, you can hold it while it should be connected to the back skirt. I think I got it. This review is actually going pretty well when it comes to weapons. Usually I have all types of trouble. And so yeah, so you can get it kind of like so. And it's not by any means the best, but you can get it kind of like cool posed, like so. You can get it cool posed like so. Got the shield and then the gun. So yeah, you can get it like that. So overall, the thoughts on my kit: it's a very simple kit to build, maybe even more simple than a Zaku, but it is a very fun kit to build. And we'll size compare it actually with a Zaku. Let me grab one. So it's a very fun kit to build. It's a very easy kit to build, but I didn't really mind it because of how fun it was, and I really enjoyed it. It's a really good kit for not being a main mobile suit, like an actual, main Gundam. It's actually a really good kit. Just wish it would have came with a lot of weapons, because I believe in the show they have a lot of weapons. Oh, I forgot to mention, real quick, forgot to mention, it comes with grenades that open up, and you got 3 on each side, so you got a total of 6 grenades that open up. I won't mess around with them because I'll lose them. So it's a very fun kit, and it's a very good build, and I actually really enjoy it. It's actually one of my favorite kits. So here it is. Here's a size comparison. Next to a Zaku, you see it's a little bit, about maybe a head higher than the Zaku, the regular Zaku. A little bit bulky, or not about the same bulkiness. It's just a little bit taller. And let me grab one more. See it. Now it's a lot. And then here's the size comparison next to the RX-78. You see the RX-78 is a lot skinnier, nowhere near as bulky, and it's about just a head higher than the RX-78. This is the 3.0, the RX-78 3.0, so it's just about a head higher than that. And so yeah, so overall, The only real complaint with this kit is only real complaint with the kit is that it doesn't have a lot of weapons, and it's supposed to have a lot of weapons, and it really doesn't. That's the only real complaint. Other than that, it's a beautiful kit. It doesn't have many decals, which is why this is kind of like my first detailed kit. You know, I messed up a little place, but what can you do? Trial and error. And I went with the number 17 because it's my favorite number. And you know, it's very articulate. It's very posable. It's gonna have, you get a lot of cool action poses. Comes with one of the best beam rifles in all of Gundam, in my opinion. So it's a very cool kit. I like the LED light on it. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with this kit. It does everything it's supposed to do, and it does everything well. And I was surprised actually that it came with the 3.0 hands, because on a kit like this it usually wouldn't come with that, and they did. So they threw that in there. That was always a great touch, and honestly it's a great kit. It's one of my favorite builds that I've done because of how fun it was, because it's, like I said, it's easy but it's fun, and I think you'll enjoy it. So it's a must buy 100%, and I give it a 9 out of 10. It's not super good enough to get the full 10, but it gets a 9. It's an awesome kit, must buy, 100% recommend it. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I'll have more unboxing, more reviews to come. And please follow me on all my social media sites, which will be in the links below. But it's at DGTPOR for Twitter and Instagram, and then Facebook.com/DGTPOR if you want, or just capital D lowercase g TPOR. But like I said, all those links will be down below. Please watch my other videos. I'll always have more coming. You can watch. I'll have the link to the unboxing there. Watch the unboxing here if you want to watch that, if you enjoy unboxing videos. But yeah, watch my other videos, subscribe, comment, like. Love hearing from you guys. I'd love to interact with you guys. On my Facebook is where I post a lot of pictures of the kit, of poses and stuff like that, and that's where you get all my info on what I'm building and how far along I am on builds. So always watch out for that, guys. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. DGTPOR out.